Hello, WheatonFreak976 here with another video. This is a challenge. I am challenging every libertarian out there. You have to tell me, with clarity and with rules and steps, how the free market will benefit society. This answer will not fly. And I usually don't do this. But every comment that is this response, because it's the free market, I will delete it. I usually let people say whatever they want because I don't really care unless it's a death threat or something like that. Then I'll delete your or turn your comment in. But unless it's something like that, you want to leave your stupid little trolley ass comments, I really could care less. But this is different because I'm setting the rules. I can tell you how socialism can benefit society. I can tell you that public run sectors like Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security have done more for the benefit of society than any private property entity ever has. It's been shown. Over 2/3 of senior citizens were lifted out of poverty after Social Security was passed, after Medicare was passed. It's fact that with private insurance, you have to pay thousands upon thousands upon thousands, depending on what surgery it is, for surgery. It's a fact that you can pay up to as little as $100 under Medicare. So you're going to have to tell me how a free market will benefit our society. How it will benefit the poor, the sick, the needy, the people who can't fend for themselves. Which you guys just like to think that it's so easy to do nowadays. Even though jobs are hard to come by, good jobs get shipped overseas, and nobody holds the corporations accountable. See, that's a free market. So you guys have to tell me, you can't do this. You can't say that the free market is because it's the free market. You can't say this because Milton Friedman and them said so. Milton Friedman sucked, by the way, okay? His greedy ass should have never been in the power he got. Or because Hayek or von Mises or Rothbard said so. You have to tell me in specific steps. Because I'll tell you how else socialism would benefit society. If you let the workers and the government control the means of production, well, the workers will get the last say on it. You can then have a society more of equal distribution. And with equal distribution, there will be less poverty, less poor, less need for a welfare system. Ever think of that one? If everybody got the same pay and everybody pretty much lived in the middle class, there would be no need for Social Security. There would be no need for Medicare, for Medicaid. Think on that one for a second. Yeah, I'm challenging every free market capitalist out there who defends this donkey shit to step up and tell me how a free market will benefit society. Like I said, the free market is bullshit. Number one, it's not real. Like Ha Jun Chang said, you will never have a true free market because there will always be regulations and standards. Yeah, let's try that. Let's live in Somalia, why don't we? Terrorists run the country, poverty's overflowing, no money, no order, crime is at an all-time high in Somalia. Why don't we try that, right? So you're going to have to tell me. It's put up or shut up time. I said, you can't just come there and say, because the free market is the free market. That's not an answer. You have to give how. How is it going to? These are the steps. Here you go. First, you have to tell me, how are you going to keep corporations from controlling everything? If there's no regulations, no oversight, no one to hold them accountable. The free market's not going to do that. Because the free market is pro-business. How are you going to keep, step two, corporations from making people earn less money? And by that I mean, like, if there's no minimum wage, they can pay them whatever the hell they want. So how? And again, you can't say because the market said though, because if the market wants more profit, then it doesn't matter what the poor person earns. It don't. As long as they get their money, it really don't matter. See, I can counter every point you guys can bring up. Third, How will it benefit the poor? How? Exactly how? If a corporation decides, how are you going to keep a corporation from paying somebody not enough money or too little of money? Shipping a job overseas. You're going to have to answer these questions right here. This is a challenge I should have done a long time ago. You're going to have to tell me how a free market is going to work. This is for all the tools, the people, or the people who worship the free market, the Raymond Dundases, the How the World Works, all of you, the Steven Crowders, all of you out there who spout this free market bullshit. The Von Hayek, Mises, Rothbard, Friedman worshippers who have their head in their ass, who don't actually know a damn thing about math or economics. You don't. You don't know that taxes are not paid for. If you want taxes for the rich, you have to pay for them. Wars, gotta pay for them. So the fact is, all you Ron Paul, Peter Schiff, Looney Tunes out there, Ron Paul, he's gonna free us with the free market. You're gonna have to prove it. See, again, I can counter that. That free market is individual freedom. Okay, if an African American walks into a bar, establishment, excuse me, and the guy says, I don't want to serve you. You're like, well, that's his right not to serve him. Well, what about his right, though, to eat there? Again, I want answers and steps. You're going to have to give me those 4 steps and everything that I just talked about. How are you going to keep corporations from forming monopolies? Oh, there's another one. Those are 5. You say, with a free market, there wouldn't be no monopolies. How? You have to show me. You have to tell me. You have to give me an example of how. And not just saying, because if the market wants it. No, the market doesn't care. The market wants money. Put up or shut up. Choice is yours.